I want to apologize. I realized I watched that video back and I was all over the place. So before you watch it, just know I'm sorry. I'm just kind of like bouncing and my eyes are like, eh. And if my public speaking teacher saw that, he'd say, Sandy, now you know better. You got an A in my class. Why are you like bouncing around? Like, oh my goodness. So I'm sorry. Just in advance. Here's the video. Hey everybody, welcome back to Living in My Now. I've missed you. I've missed you all so much. I'm so sorry. But I started a business. So I'm going to tell you more about that. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget, turn on that bell notification so you know when I post. I'm going to try to be doing it more frequently now that I'm not working. And I am out of classes until the fall, which that's a whole different story. So when I lost my job in October, I was kind of in a little bit of a rut, and I felt like God just kept impressing on me, like, you need to start a business and you need to do coaching. Basically it was goal setting. And just the people that God sent in my direction saying, like, you're really good at life coaching. You would really be great at this and different stuff like that. And I, like, this class came along my way that would give me a life and coaching certification, which you don't need for life coaching, just so you know, as long as you're good at what you do. But I decided to get my certification so I could learn things that I probably don't know and different techniques that I don't know, which I should be done with that class in a month or month and a half. By the time I launch in March, I will be done and I'll have my certification. I could technically launch now without it, but I feel more comfortable helping people with my certification. Just FYI. So I decided to start it. I pulled the trigger. I wound up, and I won't say how I came into it, but someone gave me a blessing, and the money that was given to me was able to launch the business. So it was a blessing how God just had that fall in my lap, because I'm like, you want me to do this, and I know you want me to do this, but where's the money gonna come from? I'm not working. And yeah, God just blessed me. And it's just been one miracle after another. And even with the class, like when the life coaching class came across my path, like, it was discounted. Like, this was an expensive class, and I got it for maybe 10% of the cost. The 100% cost, I got like a 90% discount. Yeah, so it's just like everything was falling into place to say, you need to do this. So I'm off of school until, like I said, the fall. So I get to take a couple classes for life coaching and a couple other things that I'm willing to have as my niche. So I'm excited about that. One thing I've always had a passion for, and I'm hoping that reflects from this channel, and that's why I started this channel, to basically help people overcome different things that they are going through and that they are struggling with, especially when we're stuck in different situations that we're not happy with. That's just like with my former job, and I'll get into details in a different video, but that's just like, I loved my job, but there were people that were not there trying to do right, and that made it difficult to work there. And one of my goals for my business is to be one of the top 10 places to work in the US, because you spend most of your life working, and there's so many people that are stuck in their jobs and aren't getting any joy from it, or they're stuck in life and they know God wants them to do something and they just don't move forward. And I just want to be that light, and I want to help people overcome those obstacles and just get into their purpose that they are meant to be in. And I want to be that helper for that. So, sorry, I have stuff popping up on my screen as I'm doing this. So, all that to say, I'm launching a business. I am not announcing the official name yet. I will launch the name once I get the name trademarked. And the only reason why I'm doing that is because I don't want someone stealing the name of my business. Because I went through 50 names, and finally God gave me this name, and I want to make sure no one takes it. So I'm going to have to get it trademarked, then I'll officially announce it. My launch date is in March, which is exciting. But I'm going to give you a couple of tips of really quickly about how I started the business. So the first thing I did was I was just so happily at City Hall one day voting actually in my city. And I just asked them, like, do you offer any services for small businesses, or do I need to be zoned to work out of my home? And they hooked me up with this organization called Open to Business. And I think they're in like 4 counties or 5 counties in Minnesota, where they help you, small businesses, grow or get started. And it's completely free. So one thing I will tell you, go to your local chamber of commerce or go to your local city hall and just see if they offer that in your city. If God has put in your heart you need to start a certain kind of business, do it. Don't make excuses. you know. So that's one of the first things I did. And then I had to find my niche. You will not believe how many entrepreneurs and people that I knew that I didn't even know owned businesses. And I interviewed at least 10 or 15 people that I knew, and they told me things that that they felt like they did right, that they did wrong, things they wish they did differently, things that they thought were really successful in their businesses. Actually, I was talking to an old childhood friend of mine, and he actually gave me one of my niches that I'm going to be doing, and that is helping people determine if their workplace is a good fit for them, if they are being treated unfairly, what they can do, and then how to switch careers and what's needed to switch careers. So that's one thing I'm going to be doing in my life coaching. So I'm excited about that. And then the next thing that I did, once I had the name, once I kind of had the structure for the business, then I decided, which was this week, I filed for my LLC. And so just to give a little bit of background, because I am not an expert on this, because I am just starting out, I had to figure out what kind of business I was going to be. And I'm going to link some of this stuff below to kind of help, just in case you're interested in that type of stuff. So I decided LLC is best for me. I believe it's limited liability company. And basically what that does, that protects me just in case someone decides to sue my company. And if I did something like a DBA, which is doing business as, it would be under me personally. And I didn't want someone having access to my personal assets if they decide I did something wrong and they want to sue me. I wanted them to be able to sue the business and not me. So I decided LLC was best for me. But there's so many different kinds of things you can do. I will link that below, because there's so many different business structures. So once I figured that out, I registered with the Secretary of State, which was about $155 when I did that. And then I went and got my EIN number from irs.gov. EIN number is basically your social security number for your business. So I got that, and that was free. So that was exciting. And then after that, I bought my website, which was yesterday, and that was through Wix. And Wix had a 50% off sale. Let me tell you how good God is. So I went on Wix and I was setting up my website, and they sent me an email, and they were having a 2-day sale at 50% off. So I got a 2-year plan. I got my 2-year domain. I got my mailbox and everything set up for half the cost, for under $300. So that tells you that I got it for an extremely good price for 2 years. That was a deal I could not pass up. And today, that's why I'm all made up in my makeup, because I normally don't wear this much makeup, foundation and everything. I did a professional photo shoot. So in future videos, I'm gonna give you like cost estimates and everything. I think now with filing for my LLC, paying for the website, paying for the photo shoot, the hair, the makeup, and everything, because I knew people that did a lot of this stuff, which was like really awesome. I think I'm up to like $700 right now. That's not including my insurance, because you're going to need insurance for your business to help protect you just in case something bad happens. So I do have that, and that's going to be another, depends on which plan I go with, between $500 and $700 extra dollars. But it's going to go under the business. So it's all worth it. You're going to need a tax professional, which I will tell you about all that stuff once I get to that phase. I'm between a couple of tax professionals. And if you want to hear more about it, like I said, like the video. I'll take you all on these journeys with me as I am figuring things out. But right now, I'm registered with the IRS. I am an official business according to the state. I have my professional headshots for my website. I have my website, so I'm excited about this. I'm about to hire someone. Well, I'm about not hire. I'm about to have someone help me write my policies and procedures. And then I have another friend who does IT, so he's going to contract with me a little bit to help me with that. So it's coming together, guys. I can't wait to show you. I'm excited. But anyway, I hope you guys are having a great 2021. And just link below, like, what has God put in your heart that you're wanting to do? I am so curious to hear that. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.